Hey guys, SkittleRampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So we're back with trending Funko Pop news. It's been a couple weeks, but we have 9 Funko Pops today that are going up in value. Now, as always, if you guys want to participate in these videos and let me know of a Funko Pop that's going up in value, leave a comment down below, as it does help me get out these videos a little bit quicker, because the videos do actually take a lot of research of going through eBay sold listings, Mercari listings, and all that, and just seeing what's a little bit different or higher in sales. So it does take several hours to put these videos together, so I really do hope you enjoy them, and make sure to leave a like, please. Now, before we get started, I want to ask the question of the day, which is, how are you guys doing? I like to ask this every once in a while, and it's definitely been a while since I've asked this question. How are your families? How is Funko Pop collecting going? Have you guys started school? Did you get a new pet? I would love to know how you guys are doing. Now, if you're wondering how me and Bailey are doing, we are doing well. I mean, kind of typical life stuff is going on right now. We are in the process of moving in about a month or so. So I've been packing up the collection, as you've seen in the Office series, like moving series videos. So that's taking up a lot of time. And at the same time, while you guys are actually watching this video, we're actually on a birthday cruise for Bailey. It's kind of bad timing given we're moving like 3-4 weeks later. However, she wanted to take a break for her birthday and just do nothing for a week, so that's what we're doing. But other than typical life stuff, it could be worse, but we still do have a lot going on. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and jump into our selections, and thank you to everybody who did submit something on the last part or my Instagram story the other day. I think I want to go ahead and start off with How to Train Your Dragon here. So we do actually have the Hiccup with Toothless Pop here. So this is a pop ride released in the last like half year, probably almost a year at this point. So check it out. Estimated value around $70. You can see where it kind of jumped up in the last like 2-3 months, and recent sales have been around $60 to $80. The current listings I could find on this figure were also around that $60 to $80 mark. Now, an important note here is that there will actually be a restock on this one eventually. I just want to mention it now, as well as let you guys know that there will be a restock, so nobody is crazy overpaying when they do see this figure. So for now, yes, it is trending up, and it's most likely to do with the live action movie that's coming, was it May or June? I don't know, it's sometime soon in the next few months. And at the same time, they just announced a brand new live action set of Funko Pops with a new Toothless, Hiccup, and Astrid. So there's a lot going on with How to Train Your Dragon right now, and I think this is the only one that's really been going up in value from the set. I do think if the live action movie is really good, then we'll probably see a lot of newer fans looking for some merchandise, and they might pick up on the older set, making some of those go up in value. So I'll watch them for future trending Funko news videos. Anyways, though, if you would like to pre-order the restock for this Hiccup with Toothless Pop here, it is available over on Entertainment Earth. I'll have a link down below, and you guys can pre-order it for 25 bucks versus paying about 70 to 80. Oh, one more thing that actually comes to mind with How to Train Your Dragon and Toothless is Epic, the new theme park that's opening up very soon. That also probably has a lot to do with any How to Train Your Dragon merch, given there's going to be like a meet and greet with like Toothless. They have like an animatronic thing or something like that going on over there. I actually just remembered that. That's probably a big factor too. Alrighty, moving on to another popular animated character, we have Stitch here. So check out Stitch with the red one, another Pop ride here. This is a box lunch exclusive, but there's also special edition stickers out there too. Anyways, estimated value around $70. Recent sales have been around $60 to that $70 mark too. And then current listings, which are the more important factor here, range from $60 up to $160. I've seen a lot of $100 listings for this one, as well as the listings are starting to dry up on eBay and are very dry on Mercari. Now, obviously, this is an older exclusive. We probably won't even see a restock on this one. If they did bring it back, I would be very surprised, versus just making a new one for the new movie that's coming out, which is a big contributing factor to a lot of the Stitch merch selling like crazy right now. Now, specifically for Funko though, I don't think I've seen any other Stitch Pops going up too crazy. There is a lot of Stitch variations out there, so it's got to be a very unique mold, I do feel like, in this situation for it to go up. But given all the teasers and trailers so far we've seen for the movie, it looks like it's going to be a really good live action, but of course the trailers can tell a different story. We'll see what happens upon the movie's release. But I do think this Stitch Pop ride is one to watch because the listings are drying up, and I do think it's going to go up even more once the movie does release. Of course, I could be wrong. We'll see what happens. Next up, for South Park fans, we actually have the Professor Chaos Pocket Pop keychain. So some recent sales were around $65 and $25, and then current listings of what I could find, given this is really hard to find for some reason, have been around $75 to $80 there. I don't know how long this one has been like this. I don't know if it was a recent thing, but it was something I noticed on the recent sales, and I was like, why is this so expensive? I guess it's just hard to find. I know South Park's pretty much always popular. They always are talking about something crazy on that show. And a lot of the pops do have value in that set. But at the same time, this is not something that I thought would be almost $100 for a Pocket Pop keychain. So that's pretty crazy. So if you do happen to own this one, you do have a good chunk of change there. Next up for Pop Television, we do have Yellowjackets here. So I actually forgot this show had pops, but two of them are actually going pretty crazy right now. So the first one here we do have is Lottie, estimated value around $80, and recent sales have been near $60 up to almost $90. Current listings at $70 all the way up to $300 on some of them. Now the other one in the set that I did notice going up was Natalie here, estimated value around $50, though she's been selling for almost double that. One low sale around $35, and then we did have some $90 sales in there, and then current listings of what I could find were well over $100. Now there are other pops in this set, but they weren't really moving much. These two have been the big movers in this set. I couldn't really tell you why, other than maybe scarcity or these characters do big things in their show. I didn't watch Yellowjackets personally, but if you are a fan of the show and you did watch it, let me know a reason as to why they would be going up, unless it's just that the show is that popular. As far as restocks on these, I'm not really sure. Anything can happen if Funko sees enough demand. Next up, we have a couple sports pops here. First up for WWE, we have Rhea Ripley here. So estimated value around $48. It did actually jump up from the $35-40 range to almost $50 there. Recent sales around $50 to $70, and then current listings around $50 to $75 as well. I don't think Rhea really needs much of an explanation. She's just a very popular wrestler. People love her for more reasons than one. You guys know exactly what I mean by that. But yeah, she's just super popular, so it's no surprise that her pop is going up. Some more sports I have for you guys. First up, we have Juju Watkins here from the NBA line. This is the Funko Shop exclusive, but there's also a common that is coming out and hitting stores right now. But this one's had multiple sales around $70, and then current listings around $70 to $80 as well. Though you can still probably find some around $50 to $60. The reason that this one's selling so high currently is that originally it had about a $30 pre-order from the Funko Shop, because at its base price, I believe it was around $20 for the pre-order. It included a pop protector, and then tack on shipping and taxes, and you're pretty much at $30. So it's basically trending for about double to almost triple of what it originally retailed for. Now, based off the sales I was seeing, it looks like orders were only just arriving in the last like 3-ish weeks maybe. So I think things will level out a little bit lower in the long run. But of course, this one could also continue to rise up in value due to the fact that it was pre-order based, so they pretty much made it to order. Now, the next sports pop we do have is Nico here. I cannot pronounce his last name. This is part of the hockey line here, estimated value around $145, and it did jump up from the $120 range. And recent sales were around $130 up to $175, and the 3 listings I could find on eBay range from $87 on one that had Sharpie all over it, and the other ones were $160 and $374. I'm personally not too familiar with hockey, so I don't know too much about this player, but let me know if you own this pop and why he might be going up. Now, the final Funko Pop on the rise that we have to talk about today is the Cure Pop album here. So this is Disintegration, estimated value around $75 there. You can see the big jump up, and recent sales have been around $60 to $90. Current listings are $85 and above. Now, I think you guys know by now, sports and music are not exactly my forte. Not something I know too much about. I'm more anime, Marvel, DC, a little bit of Disney, and a bunch of other stuff like video games. So I don't really usually say too much about sports and music pops in these videos. You can let me know if you're a Cure fan as to why it would be going up, but definitely a big trender here. Well, guys, that does wrap up today's trending Funko news. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you guys notice anything else going up in value, make sure to drop a comment down below so I can check it out for the next part. And of course, let me know in the comments if you guys do own any of the pops we talked about today. With that being said, though, I do want to end off the video by saying a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.